Why the hell is airfare so expensive in India? For a country where the average monthly income ranges from 10,000 to 20,000 rupees, why is flying still such a luxury? Delhi to Goa, 13,000 INR, whereas New York to LA, 15,000 INR. One is a 1,500-kilometer domestic route in a developing country. The other, a 4,000-kilometer in one of the richest nations on earth. One of the core factors behind such expensive airfare in India? High aviation fuel prices. Nearly 40 to 50% of airline operating costs go to aviation turbine fuel, that is ATF. India imports it. Unlike other global hubs like say the US or Europe, we don't produce it domestically in bulk. Then of course come steep taxes. ATF in India is taxed at state and central levels both, with no GST input credits. This inflates operational costs, airport charges and user fees. From landing charges to passenger user development fees, Indian airlines pay significantly more per flight operation compared to global averages. Lack of competition. There was a time, not a lot of years back, when multiple major players were there. Jet Airways, Vistara, SpiceJet, Air India, Indigo, GoAir, and more. But now, Indigo dominates over 60% of the domestic air market. Pricing power is bound to be concentrated. Dynamic pricing algorithms. Ticket prices fluctuate wildly based on demand, spiking during festivals, long weekends, and emergencies. No profits, still expensive. Ironically, most Indian airlines are still in losses. Airfare is not high because airlines are raking in profits. It's high because they're trying to just survive. The DGCA, that is India's civil aviation regulator, asked for ticket-wise data for the last 2 years to assess pricing fairness. But the airlines just pushed back. Why do you ask? Confidentiality risks. Airlines fear that this very data can be accessed by, say, consultants or even competitors. This can affect network planning and revenue strategies. Commercial sensitivity. Fare data is central to how airlines optimize profits. Sharing it, even with the government, could jeopardize competitive edge. Not keen on scrutiny. With airfare surges during events like, say, the Kumbh Mela, drawing public and political outrage both, airlines want to avoid deep government audits. An airline executive actually put it quite bluntly. We are not averse to sharing info, but the scope and purpose are unclear. A broken system, you ask? Highly possible. Airline pricing in India is an absolute roller coaster. 2,000 INR today might be 20,000 rupees tomorrow. I'll give you an example. Mumbai to Delhi flights are generally priced at 5,000 to 6,000 rupees, sometimes 7,000. But in 2023, when the ODI World Cup semi-final was held in Mumbai, tickets were starting from 15,000 rupees and going till 30,000. Same during the Coldplay and the Diljit Dosanjh concerts and the Lollapaloozas. Prices literally turn sky high, which adversely affect those who need to travel immediately, say either for work or for emergency, not for leisure. Another key factor, there's up to 20 times variance between lowest and highest fare slabs. This, a dynamic pricing model, it helps airlines fill more seats, but ends up punishing the average Indian traveler, like me, like you. Let's talk about the global comparison for a second. In the United States, it's $70,000 per capita GDP, domestically refined fuel, and airfares much cheaper than India, $2,500 GDP, imported fuel, higher taxes, and airfare unaffordable to many. Even budget carriers abroad like Spirit or Frontier, or in Europe, Ryanair, these offer cheaper base fare, though they make up with heavy add-on fees like luggage fees. So what can be the way forward? What can be done in India? Experts suggest that it must be important to rationalize taxes on ATF. They should also improve domestic ATF production, introduce fair transparency norms, encourage competition, and protect new entrants. Because air travel should not be a luxury. It should be a basic part of a growing economy's infrastructure. India is ready to fly. It's been since many years now. But are our skies truly open for everyone? Should it not be? Let us know in the comments. What do you think? And of course, if there's been a personal experience where you have not been able to travel because of huge airfares, tell that. For more such real-time insights on tech and AI and things that matter the most for you on a ground level, don't forget to follow and subscribe AIM TV, because think AI, think AIM.